Mike.
I bet she has a sister named Anita. Anyway, we got lots to do today.
Yeah, we do. As a matter of fact.
It was a very, very busy news day. We have to talk about Al Sharpton. We got to talk about Mike Tyson. We got to talk about President Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, obviously. Powerball. Now, did anyone win Powerball?
Yeah, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who won?
Yeah.
Some old person?
No. It was 13 employees from a company in Indiana that won. They chipped in and got a ticket. So yeah.
I don't understand when like groups of workers chip in and buy a ticket. How much is the ticket?
I know, why bother?
It's like, all right, everyone ante up 8 cents so we could buy a Powerball ticket. Why not buy your own?
I'd like to check back with these guys in about 5 years.
Yeah.
See what the money did to all of them. That'd be interesting. But all the people up here, snarled traffic up to Connecticut, shut down business in Greenwich, people spending thousands on their Powerball.
You didn't win.
You lost.
Right. It's good to see that it went to some hard workers, though.
Yeah, that's
13 guys that worked their butts off for a living. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It wasn't like some old person that only has 10 years to live and wins the $250 million.
I'm taking the lump sum.
Yeah, you better take the lump sum.
I'm going to buy one of those souped-up rascal scooters so I could get around on it. One with a better horn.
That is a pretty lame horn. All right, we're ready to go. 212-757-1027. If you got something, phone's already ringing. We'll go to them next. And the fax line is 212-957-WNEW. Coming back with the latest from 7 Mary 3 and John Mellencamp next. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. The latest from 7 Mary 3 off their CD, Orange Avenue. That's Over Your Shoulder. Good afternoon. It's Opie. It's Anthony. What are you laughing at over there?
I have some of the email again.
A lot of people abusing us today for some reason.
Well, NEW.com. Go there and you could drop us an email. Mark from Annandale, New Jersey. Hey, Opie, do you still have that cowlick working for you with that hair? I personally wouldn't mind having hair, but I still like to get a little dig in.
Well, if you haven't been on the WNEW website yet, you know, there's pictures of all the jocks here at NEW, but in place of me and Anthony, there's our baby pictures.
Yeah.
And when we first got here, I thought it was a real cute, nice idea. But can we take our pictures off the website and update them to maybe our 5th grade pictures?
We ought to do that. Like, slowly just put in maybe 3rd grade and then 7th grade.
Because you know what the Internet's all about. And I guarantee there's some wacky pedophile out there, you know, whipping off batches to you and I's baby pictures. What?
Now I feel violated just by you saying that.
Thank you. Well, I feel violated. My mom, you know, hands over these nice, cute baby, you know, pictures of me, and now they're on this website, and you know there's nasty things going on at night with our pictures.
Oh, they probably take the heads off and put them.
I'm serious.
Gee, thanks. Can we have those removed immediately?
We want them removed immediately. I'll give my prom picture.
Which one's that?
With my 3-piece tux.
Aren't prom pictures the most embarrassing damn things?
They're horrible.
You're wearing that. Who has the picture with the big velvet suit and the big wide lapel?
Boy, can't think of anyone, Anthony.
No, and that big bow tie.
Yeah, can't think of anyone on that.
I never went to my prom.
You didn't go to your prom?
Didn't go.
Why?
I had no use for anything.
I know why you didn't.
School.
I know why you didn't go to your prom.
Why, Opie? Why? Go ahead.
Because you weren't even in school when it's time for senior prom.
That was probably the reason. I couldn't be bothered with all that pomp and circumstance at school.
Right. You had better things to do, right?
Prom. Get out of here. I'm not going to the prom.
Well, you didn't, obviously.
Dress up. Unless I could have worn my little army jacket with my private stripes on the sleeve, I wasn't going.
Oh, we had a guy that did that in our high school.
It was my attire.
You had to be the radical one. I'm going to wear a tux with my sneakers.
I was in the back hall. I was one of the back hall guys.
You were one of the burnouts.
Yeah.
You were one of the tech guys.
I was trying to get off and, you know, smoke a doobie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I got caught, though. In the back of the school, yeah. Because you always, I mean, there are plenty of places you could smoke cigarettes or pot or whatever the hell you wanted to smoke and not get caught outside of school. Like, I went to John Glenn, and there was a whole woods, all behind the school. Could have gone in there. No one's going to bug you. I had to smoke right in the alcove to the gym doors. So at one point, I'm standing there,
taking the monster a hit, and the gym teacher, Mr. Cirillo, opens the door and pokes me in the stomach. I go right into his face. I get to the office, man. I wasn't smoking.
You wanted the contact buzz, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
Well, part of the thing was you wanted other people to see you, doing something
Exactly.
wrong. And that's why you didn't go to the woods.
It was cool.
You wanted to take that risk because you wanted your peers to see you doing something stupid. So.
And you're really, thinking back, look stupid.
Of course.
Doing it.
Of course. All right. 212-957-WNEW. We get a ton of faxes. That's the fax line. Someone asked for that, so we figured we'd throw it on the radio for you. And I hope you know the phone line by now. 212-757-1027. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Latest from Pearl Jam off their Yield CD. That's Wish List. Those guys coming to town for a few shows in September. Unfortunately, all shows are sold out. I think we have a few tickets later on the joint we'll be giving away when we get closer to those shows.
Yes.
Someone who's coming to town as well is the man, the myth, the legend, Elton John. He's going to be at the Garden October 13th and 14th. And this is very cool. Starting tomorrow at 1, win tickets before you can buy them. And I think we're doing that all weekend for you. Tickets go on sale, by the way, for the show Monday at 9 a.m. through Ticketmaster.
The lighters will come out during Norma Jean. You hate the concert lighters.
I do hate the concert lighters.
So cliche already.
Yeah, but we all did it.
I know.
It's just silly now.
Let's see. You had to do it at Freebird.
Mm-hmm.
You had to do it.
You have to do it at least once at every
Skinner concert. You had to do that. Yeah, Freebird. Come on, man. Big flame up full. Your thumbnail is black. You ever have one that just goes like, it just self-destructs, a flint and spring goes flying, or it just like blows up on you? It's like a rocket in your hand.
The last show I did it at was the Kiss show, when they were doing Beth. The whole place was into it.
Yeah, you had to do it during Beth.
Yeah. What a rocket show that was. All right, on the way, we got Queen and Third Eye Blind next. Stay there. 1027 WNEW, where rock lives. Good afternoon. It's Opie and Anthony. Hey. I got to ask people out there in Radio Land if anyone else saw the homeless guy drunk, passed out at Penn Station who peed his pants this afternoon.
Which one? Which one?
Is that what the problem is?
There's too many.
Well, I got off a train and this guy was taking a nap at noon. Why not? Good time to do that, as all us hardworking stiffs are trying to make a living. And he is completely passed out, and there's a huge puddle around the guy. So obviously he relieved himself right there at Penn Station. And the amazing thing about it is hundreds and hundreds of people walked by the guy and didn't even look. That's New York, man. But if that happened in any other city, what would happen? There'd be ambulances and people trying to help. And
oh, my God.
They'd invite them home for a shower and dinner.
Yeah.
In New York, no big deal. What they should do is put the homeless people on the side of the roads, because then maybe there wouldn't be as much rubbernecking. People, because they don't look at the homeless people when they're passed out, but if they see a fender bender on the side of the road, everyone looks.
Everyone's got to stop.
Everyone has to stop. So I'm just wondering if anyone else saw that guy today and if he's okay, because I was a little concerned.
Oh, I missed it. I didn't see it, but yeah, I'm sure he's okay. All the rest are okay. He just maybe smells a little bit.
All right. Did anyone else see Mike Tyson yesterday?
Oh, my God.
They're showing the footage everywhere.
This guy goes before these New Jersey boxing regulators.
Yeah.
Try to get his Jersey license because his Nevada license was taken away when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off.
Right.
In his last fight.
Now, do you think his handlers or whoever you call the people that hang out with Mike Tyson,
handlers,
trainers, whatever, prepped him on what to do in front of these guys?
Well, he's got his lawyer, Anthony Fusco.
Right.
And he sat down in this meeting with Anthony Fusco at a very official-looking meeting. Little table set up for him, little cups of water, the whole deal. And they asked him questions. Trying to gear, I guess, his demeanor, his anger, see if he could handle his anger, because the big thing Tyson said was he just, gets carried away in the ring. But it doesn't happen out of the ring. And meanwhile, he lost it in this meeting.
Yeah, and then near the end, he's cursing, and he doesn't want to listen to anyone. It was just amazing.
He should have sat there, had his lawyer answer everything for him, and his lawyer's trying damage control. At one point, Tyson starts cursing. I've seen the video. The lawyer, Anthony Fusco, reaches over and tries to cover Tyson's mouth with his hand until, I guess,
he realized he might lose a finger or two.
He might.
And he pulled his hand away.
They should have had a muzzle on him.
They'll bring him in like Silence of the Lambs.
That's what they should have done. Said, look at him. He's perfectly fine. You know, his anger is under control.
And they're talking to people in Jersey, saying, we don't want him here. People don't want, because he would have to, move to Jersey. Mm-hmm. If he got his boxing license in Jersey, keep him out in Nevada. If he gets hungry, he could get a jackrabbit.
Oh, come on.
In the desert.
That is brutal.
Well, come on.
The Daily News did a very interesting feature on a lot of the guys that have won the heavyweight belt in the last 10 to 12 years. Mm-hmm. And there's only one guy that's normal and has moved on with his life.
Who?
Of all people, Michael Spinks.
Spinks,
because his brother Leon is a complete mess living in a homeless shelter somewhere in, I believe, St. Louis, they said. But Michael Spinks, after he lost to Tyson in that fight that lasted, 91 seconds, he took his money and ran. And he's set for life. He invested well. He has a nice house, nothing big. And he's putting his kids through school and stuff, and his life is good. But they listed all the other guys that have won the title in the last 10 or 12 years. Oh, train wreck city all over the place.
You know what the problem is with boxers? They're usually so damn stupid that they have all these leeches that just crowd around them and drain them. Take their money, they go in, they take the punches, and there's an entourage of 100 people that just are along for the ride.
Yeah, when you're watching the fights at home, you think it's so cool. Wow, look at his entourage. He's got 150 people around him. The fighter's paying for all that.
Yeah.
No one else. Don King ain't paying for that.
Don King taking money, that's another sleaze bag.
Yeah. What's this, Anthony?
I don't know.
I think it has something to do with Tyson.
And now excerpts from Mike Tyson's testimony before the New Jersey boxing regulators as read by Alistair Cook. I ain't saying nothing, 'cause I be angry. I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Why do I got to go through this fucking shit all the time? Boxing is where I'm at. That's what I be about. Look, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. Yo, all y'all. I just expressing my hurt. I just wants to box. I ain't feel I got to be go through this bullshit. Yes, those the words of the man, Mike Tyson.
Wow.
Bravo. Tell me what you think of Opie and Anthony.
It's stupid. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives. It's Opie and Anthony. We got some sad news. Is this really true?
Yes, Opie, it is.
Say, kids, what time is it?
It's time to die. That's right. Buffalo Bob Smith, the cowboy-suited host of the Howdy Doody Show, who delighted the baby boom generation in the early years of television, died of cancer.
Cancer?
He was 80 years old.
Another kid show hero dying of cancer?
Wait. Oh.
It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. Hey, kids, what time is it? Time to get Buffalo Bob a damn cigarette. God, why did I do that Marlboro commercial back in the 50s? I smoked Howdy Doody's leg. I was so hard up for a cigarette. Howdy Doody time. Howdy Doody time.
Tragic. Buffalo Bob. Dead.
I don't want to laugh at that. That was my childhood.
It should just show the kids, the smoking's bad and stuff. All these old 50s guys. You ever watch I Love Lucy?
Yes.
They're all dead of cancer. And every episode, they were smoking.
Well, most people are dead of cancer at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone dies of cancer.
Should just teach you.
Matter of fact, in the paper, give me Newsday real fast. An old baseball player died.
Who?
I know. Tim Tuttle? Was his name Tim Tuttle? Huh? Bill Tuttle.
I thought you were going to say Tim Tuffle.
No, not Tim Tuffle. Talking about cancer. Listen to this.
Oh, nine.
All right, yeah, stall for me, please. Oh, great.
It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time.
Oh.
Grab your cigarettes.
Okay, listen to this. former Major Leaguer Bill Tuttle, who lost much of his jaw and cheek to cancer and became a leading spokesperson against chewing tobacco, died at age 69 on Monday.
How could he become a spokesman?
He lost much of his... Unbelievable.
Who thought shoving tobacco into your mouth would rot it?
Well, they say here several of his baseball cards show him with a wad of jaw bulging from his cheek, and it got the best of him. He lost most of his jaw and cheek to cancer.
That wasn't tobacco. That was just a tumor. That was a big tumor in my cheek.
Oh, on all those baseball cards?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had already stopped, but it was too late.
I see.
My jaw just fell off. Let me pick that up.
Jesus.
Yeah, so... Oh, can't believe he's dead. Oh, Buffalo Bob, dead. Howdy doody.
All right. Yeah, we got to get back to the music. You can do your music tribute later. Do your music tribute later.
All right.
1027 WNEW, where Rush lives.
Hey, kids, what time is it? Time to die.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing off the Armageddon soundtrack. They have rescheduled their dates. October 13th and 15th, they will be at Jones Beach, and October 17th, they will be at the PNC Bank Art Center. If you're holding tickets for the shows that got canceled, you could use those tickets for the new dates.
Mm-hmm.
All right? If you don't want to go or you can't go, then you could just go back to where you purchased your ticket to get your refund. Oh, man, it's Opie and Anthony. Oh, speaking of concerts, before you get into that,
that's a funny line.
NEW welcomes Elton John to Madison Square Garden October 13th and 14th. And starting tomorrow at 1, you can win tickets before you can buy them. Tickets go on sale Monday at 9 a.m. through Ticketmaster, but we'll have chances for you to win all weekend long right here at NEW. I'm a little ticked off because of that guy we just had on the phone, and he wouldn't go on the air with us.
That happens.
If you have a problem with our show, at least allow us to put you on the air so we can discuss this. He's mad at you because you were making fun of Buffalo Bob dying of cancer.
I wasn't making fun.
Hey, kids, what time is it?
It's time to die. That's all I said. And Buffalo Bob died of cancer, and I think it's a message to not smoke.
Exactly. Well, this guy is very sensitive, and
although he did hit 80, for God's sake, maybe you should smoke.
He hit 80 years old?
Yeah, he was 80.
Oh, I guess smoking's okay then.
Yeah.
But this guy thinks that we shouldn't make fun of certain topics on the Opie and Anthony show. And the problem is, what do we decide not to make fun of here on our show? I think we got to make fun of everything.
Can we pick things that we shouldn't make fun of?
Because I guarantee if we put a list together of things we shouldn't make fun of, then other people go, why aren't you making fun of that stuff? You know, comedy hurts. You know, there's a ton of people out there, they'll laugh and laugh over and over at some of the stuff we do, but then if something hits too close to home, then they're all pissed off and think we stink.
You were funny when you were goofing on everyone else, but then you said something that affected me.
It affected me personally, so now I hate you guys. You can't worry about that, right?
Exactly.
So, plus the fact, Buffalo Bob, wasn't he the guy with the cigarette commercial in the 50s?
Yeah.
Didn't he put a cigarette in Howdy Doody's mouth to sell cigarettes?
Yes. A Winston.
And now the guy died of cancer, probably related to the years he smoked.
Maybe. Who knows? You know, you never know. But Howdy Doody is dead.
He's dead. Well, Howdy Doody never was alive.
Buffalo. Yeah, how's it? Oh, it's almost like we lost two people.
Oh, God.
Horrible.
All right. But, man, if you have a problem with the show, at least let us put you on the air, and we'll pound it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to, understand each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
Sure. Right?
Yeah, sure.
It's a losing battle.
Yeah.
Who are we kidding?
Sure.
All right, what do you got on the instant feedback if you go to the WNEW website?
All right. I thought this was pretty funny. From Derek in Red Bank, New Jersey. He likes the show.
Oh, thanks. There's one of you.
Says, when 3 o'clock comes on, I'm all ears. Kind of like Opie's picture.
That
picture's great, man.
You with your little polka dotted jumpsuit. You still got that?
No, I don't.
Not wearing. I thought you were wearing that yesterday at the station. No?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I was wearing it. I was trying to attract guys yesterday, Anthony. That was me. Yeah, I went down to the Port Authority with my little polka dotted outfit. I went to the bathroom searching for the glory holes. Yeah, that was me, Ant. That's me.
Jeez.
Idiot. You got a velour top on.
I know. I got the John Gotti look.
Oh, you look real hip.
I was cool.
Yeah.
I was cool in kindergarten.
Yeah, you were real cool. Not much cooler than what I had on.
I remember I got yelled at because I got Elmer's glue on the velour shirt.
You sure it was Elmer's glue?
Oh, no, Opie, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, I was down at the Port Authority. Shut up. Jackass.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York with Green Day and Time of Your Life. It's Opie and Anthony. Daily News hit it on the head today.
What do you got?
Remember yesterday we were talking about how hot the women are in New York City?
Yeah.
You know, stating the obvious, obviously, but you walk around in the summertime and the women wear practically nothing.
True.
And as a guy, it's pure torture out there when you're walking around.
It's great.
Trying to get to your job and stuff. Well, the Daily News in the Thursday section, notice it's really hers day.
Oh, I get it.
So they write articles that lean toward women, and they discuss the issue of women walking around with barely any clothes on in the summertime in Manhattan.
Keeping cool.
Keeping it real. This is pretty funny, though. Summertime on the streets of New York City has both sexes hot and bothered for different reasons. The current fashion trends for women are so bare that the dress code Giuliani is enforcing on gals in sex shops covers more than what some women throw on to run to the corner for milk.
True.
The effect this look is having on our guy population is extreme and often annoying. So then what they did was they had a guy explain his point of view on what's going on out there, and then a lady explaining her point of view on the issue. Got to hear, whoever they interviewed, this guy makes all guys look bad, but he states some true facts, actually. He goes on to say, trust me on this, no man needs Viagra during the summer. Just like every other male humanoid who still exhibits a pulse, I can't wait till hot weather season because that's when women wear as few clothes as possible. I mean, am I not supposed to look? And if I'm not, then blind me right now because there's no other way to avoid the fabulous garden of barely clothed feminine beauty that blooms every year around this time.
Whoa.
You can just hear that thick Italian accent.
This guy's horny.
Yeah. Go ahead, call me a pig, but I'm really not. I don't make comments, wolf whistle, lick my lips, or make long, lingering visual body searches as another semi-dressed woman saunters by, and I don't condone guys who do. In fact, I go out of my way to be politely correct. Politically correct, sorry. Averting my eyes as much as possible, trying my utmost not to stare. Every guy does that.
You have to. It's hard, though. Yeah, you got to look away when they're coming at you. And then when you see they're looking away, then you sneak your peek.
Yeah, or you look into the windows of the shops and stuff and hope for a bounce glance. That's beautiful.
The mirror, yeah.
Yeah, or the windows gets a nice reflection sometimes. The guy goes on to say, but sheesh, asking me not to react to what's going on in the streets these days is an exercise in self-denial that would test a saint. All right? And then quickly he goes on to say, so ladies, please understand, we love you. You're beautiful. And if you insist on wearing clothes that show off your physical assets, we're going to check out the merchandise. Oh, man. This does not make us sex-obsessed swine. It simply means we are men and alive in the glorious, glamorous summertime.
Sure.
So that's
they're throwing it out there. I'm going to look, huh? I mean, why not? It's not like I'm asking them, hey, honey, I see you packing a couple of cans as you're walking down the street. You mind if I come up and take my tongue? Hey, baggy!
So then they got the ladies' point of view on this issue. Oh, painful. Couple shots right to the gut here. All right, so the lady says, for the life of us, we women don't get why guys continue to think that talking to our boobs and shouting obscenities at us when we don't respond is a turn-on.
Who does that?
Yeah, who does that? You see all the construction workers, they line up every day out there. It's hysterical to watch those guys. She could be in a gunny sack with tube socks stretched up to her knees and galoshes in a freaking snowstorm. Guys will still find it necessary to dig deep into their limited lexicon to come up with pearls like, yo, chocolate, what's up with them digits? Oh, my God. And even the cornier, hey, sweetheart, nice form. Well, let me hip you to a couple of things, this woman says. Women should be able to wear whatever the hell they want without some stranger walking up to them and treating them like they're on stage at Scores. If it's 800 degrees outside, I'm not going to forego my tank top or a sweater just because you can't just shut your trap. public degradation and humiliation is not a woman's idea of a smooth way to make her acquaintance. Face it, what women wants to tell a big, burly, 6-foot guy is, to get lost, but he's so big she gets scared and she has to move on. The travesty is that these guys are the same fools who are surprised when women don't immediately fall to their knees, thank the Lord for sending such a fine gentleman their way, and excitedly hand over their phone numbers.
Well, we're not looking for relationships. What is she? It makes it sound like if you see her walking down the street,
right,
and she's looking good,
yeah,
she's in scantily clad because of the weather, that we want marriage.
No,
we're going, hey, sweetheart,
right,
nice ass, hey, honey, come and marry me.
Right.
No,
we just want to glance.
We're just looking.
We just want to take a look. Anyway, she goes on. She goes, follow this simple rule of thumb. The next time he thinks my simple red summer dress is worthy of a damn, baby, do fries come with that shake? That thing you just said to that lady, go home and say it to your mama. If she smacks you, then you know not to say it to a woman you don't know. So I thought it was a very good article because it's so obvious that's going on out there in the streets during the day.
Ladies, you look great.
You look great, and we want to look. I apologize,
It's nature.
What did we say when we first moved back to New York? 4 or 5 years ago when we were hanging in New York, the girls, they were still wearing bras.
Yeah. Now it's bra optional.
Bra optional. You barely see one out there.
Yeah, they were buckled up like battleships.
4 years ago,
yeah.
Right? All right, so there you go. Got something for the show to add? 212-757-1027. We got some Everclear and the Rolling Stones on the way. Also, Aunt, you were saying earlier that a couple of your aunts had a problem with something we did on yesterday's show?
The wedding.
The wedding thing?
I had to open my yap.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll talk about that next. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York with Everclear, and I will buy you a new life. It's Opie and Anthony. Now, we got to get into this really fast.
Mm-hmm.
You went home yesterday, and a few of the aunts started calling the house, pissed off at you?
Well, we were talking about weddings yesterday, and some of the things that happen at weddings, and I might have brought up a few aunts and relatives and stuff, but I never mentioned names. So all of them start calling and asking, was that me? Was that me? Because now we're here, New York, all my relatives are here. And they're asking if I was talking about them.
We got to get fired again because it was so much easier to do radio when our families weren't listening.
I know. Now you get phone calls. What did you mean by that?
I have to hide. I have to hide. Every time I go home, I'm like, oh, please don't call me.
And then on the phone, it's like, no, it wasn't you. You know who I'm talking about. It's the other one. And then that one calls. No, it's that one.
Well, you were in rare form yesterday. We got to replay this rant of yours.
I was just talking about weddings.
Well, what happened was we were coming out of a Bob Seger song,
full-time rock and roll.
Full-time rock and roll, no big deal, and all of a sudden it just got ugly in here. WNEW.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, listen, I just wanted to give you a phone call of support. I know, most people have been getting on your case and stuff, but I think you guys are a riot.
Hey, thanks a lot. I begged you to tell 100 people for us because we need to get some more listeners.
I have been telling everybody because I didn't listen to NEW for 20 years, and it was getting kind of tired, and I have to admit I wasn't really listening on the way home. And then, during drive time, it's like 2 weeks ago, it was really bad traffic, trying to get home from work, and the only thing that kept me from doing like a Michael Douglas and falling down was when you guys were talking about that one lady, were you playing a phone call about bouncing around 10 times?
Oh, yeah.
I was laughing so hard, there were tears rolling down my eyes, and then doing the Moses thing. So, I really needed it. A half an hour ride took 2 hours to get home.
Well, the Charlton Heston traffic will be tomorrow on the show.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
That was excellent.
Me and Anthony's goal is simple. We're not here to be mediocre. We're here to give people a show to listen to on their way home where they're going to forget about the traffic. Everyone has that one show they listen to in the morning, but on the way home, they're all over the radio dial, and we just want to make this a place where you can come and laugh and forget about the traffic and your nasty day at work.
I think it's definitely a good change, and, like I have been telling people, the bits have been really good.
Thanks, bro.
A lot of fun.
Cool, so, I appreciate it. Just spread the word for us, because we're really going to need the help.
Good deal. Welcome back. And, hey, listen, easy on the chickens, will you, man?
Yeah, you got it.
That was classic yesterday.
Oh, cool, man.
Take it easy.
All right, bro.
Later. Bye.
Right on. I like that. It's about time. Cool. Thanks a lot for that.
Okay, there's one good one.
Yeah.
8 billion bad one.
We're not even going to chance it and pluck down another line at this point.
Look at this little story, Ann Landers. It's about those lawsuits
what people get money for that are pretty stupid, frivolous.
Oh, frivolous lawsuits?
Lawsuits, yeah.
All right.
27-year-old Michigan man complained that a rear-end auto collision turned him into a homosexual. And he was awarded $200,000 by a jury.
They actually gave him money?
$200,000.
Because he claimed he became gay after a rear-end accident?
Claimed the accident 4 years ago left him unable to carry on normal sexual relationship with his wife, although his only physical injury was to his back. Said the accident also had a jarring effect on his personality and altered his sexuality. Told the attorney and the jury that he moved in with his parents and started hanging around gay bars and reading homosexual literature.
And they gave him money.
Gave him $200,000 and the wife got $25,000.
Now, Anthony, I don't know about you, but it's going to take more than one rear ending to make me gay, okay? I'm serious. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that.
Maybe it hit him right in the tailpipe.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
That's awful.
Very good. Hey, we're also getting a request for the Mike Tyson stuff from earlier. Everyone saw the news with Mike Tyson losing it at that hearing. He's trying to get his boxing license back in New Jersey, and things were going quite well. You know, he had a nice little lawyer there, and everything was fine. And then he snaps and loses it, starts cursing, and then the lawyer's trying to calm him down, and he won't calm down. He's ranting and raving, and the lawyer, put his hand up to Tyson's mouth and then thought twice and moved the hand away because he didn't want to bit off.
Keep your hands and feet away from the hopper at all times.
Exactly. So I don't think it's looking good for Mr. Tyson now.
No, they were asking him questions about his anger and, about the Evander Holyfield ear thing. Regular questions that they should ask.
Yeah.
And they asked him too many times, I guess, and he got riled up and started yelling.
Anyone else notice how punch drunk he is, too? That's kind of tragic to...
Not the Mike Tyson of the old days, where you could almost understand what he was saying. Now he's like, what? Well,
we got some transcripts from his speech at the hearing.
Ah, really?
Would you like to hear some of it?
Sure.
Okay.
Could you tell me what you think of Opie and Anthony?
Well, that ain't going to do it.
All right, Mr.
Mr. DJ.
All right, Mr. Buttons.
Oh, shut
That was a good one.
All right, let's try it again. Well, guess what? You're going to hear that little sweeper right after this bit.
And now excerpts from Mike Tyson's testimony before the New Jersey boxing regulators as read by Alistair Cook. I ain't saying nothing, 'cause I be angry. I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Why do I got to go through this fucking shit all the time? Boxing is where I'm at. That's what I be about. Look, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. Yo, fuck all y'all. I just expressing my hurt. I just wants to box. I ain't feel I got to be go through this bullshit. Yes, those are the words of the man, Mike Tyson.
Bravo. Lovely. Bravo. Lovely.
Could you tell me what you think of Opie and Anthony?
They are the lowest form of life on earth. WNEW.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys suck, man.
Well, tell us something we don't know.
I mean, you guys are nothing. You're saying that, you want to do a show that everybody can drive home to. The only show to listen to is Rocky. He's funny. Yeah, see you guys.
Wait. Yeah, he's real funny. He's funny looking. Do you realize that guy is about 500 pounds?
I know.
500 pounds. If he wants real ratings over there, at whatever station it is, he should set up a video camera and let Times Square show the video of him trying to wipe his ass after he takes a dump on the Jumbotron. Then he'll get real ratings, because everyone would want to check that out.
The Adventures of Rocky and Blaine-Winkle.
Hey, Rock, watch me pull a Twinkie out of your ass. That trick never works.
Oh, Blade.
Hey, Blaine-Winkle, you have to wipe my ass. No, that gets a little smelly back there, Rock. No.
Please.
1027 WNEW, where Rock lives, where Rockin'. DJ Segway.
I getcha.
Where Rockin' with Greg Kinn, the breakup song. The guy that had to name every single one of his albums after his name, remember?
You're like a wacky DJ doing that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I had Barry out on Long Island and Wayne in Edison, New Jersey, emailing us.
Cool.
Instant email.
You guys gotta, take advantage of that, though. We have this instant feedback set up. No one is doing this in all of New York. What you could do is go to the WNEW website when me and Anthony are on the air. You click on our pictures, and if you have a comment about anything we're saying, just jot us a note with your opinions and your, whatever. And shoot it off to the studio, and we'll read it on the air, and we'll give you credit. Most people are using it to say, you guys rock, or you guys suck.
I got to tell you, too, I'm a complete computer nerd. And in the coming months, whatever, if we're still here, I like setting up cameras in the studio, taking pictures, popping them on websites. You're seeing that. I'm a nerd.
You think you could sneak a camera into Rocky's studio so we could see him take a dump? And try to wipe his butt?
Hey, Rock, why don't you wipe your butt? Oh, that trick never works. Well, sure is a mess down there, Rock.
Sorry.
Oh, Blaine Winkle.
Well, I'm reading in the paper.
Okay.
That O.J.'s Rockingham house is being demolished.
Yeah, about time. New owners, they want to, put up a new house there.
But people are morons anyway, because they'll pass by the empty lot and go, that's where the house was. The neighbors are still just going to be screwed.
See that empty lot? That's where O.J. lived.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But what if they're destroying evidence of where the real murderer is?
Yeah, right? I keep saying, they're going to pull that blade out of there, the big bulldozer.
Hey, what's this black jogging suit? Why is there an 8-iron wrapped around that cloth, and there's a knife and a black bag? It just fell out of the wall.
I'm not guilty.
So true.
Yeah, so he's, the owner's plowing it down. He's going to build a new house there.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, too. Lewinsky has turned over the dress. Oh. You think the dress is, I don't know, standing up on its own at this point?
Well, that seems to be the what she says is on the dress. Is they're gonna test it against the president's DNA and see if it is actual presidential spooge.
Oh my God!
Well, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. And as a close friend of mine, Joe Curry says, I got a shirt in my room that'll get me life.
Well, this is exactly what's going on. You can't sugarcoat this.
It's true. Come on. It's a dress.
The president might have fouled this dress.
Oops. Oops. Well, no, don't worry, Monica. I'll let you know. Keep going.
Oh, my God.
Keep going. Oops. Why do guys always let the girls know when it's a little too late? You better let me know.
All right.
What? What am I even talking about? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Very good.
Oh, don't worry. I'll let you. Oops. Time. Of course, I'm talking about toast or something.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York with the Dave Matthews Band and Stay. It's Opie and Anthony.
I have been vindicated.
Hey, and
I have been vindicated.
It's Mr. Al Sharpton. How are you, sir?
I got a slap on the wrist from the Pagonis Tribe.
Yeah, you only have to pay
$65,000.
That's right.
I can make that with one march to the Apollo Theater. They'll fill up that big Volkswagen hubcap I used to wear around my neck. I'll pass that around the community, and they'll fill that up. One march. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, Mr. Sharp. Congratulations.
Because of Tawana Brawley, I gotta play Powerballing. My money-making motto is where the hell's the lotto? Got it.
God damn.
Woo!
Good.
Woo!
That was good.
How the hell am I supposed to ford my Jerry curl? God damn. Praise the Lord.
Hey, Al, you done?
Yes.
Okay. Al's done. Anthony's back.
I just want to say something. First of all, Bobby in Howard Beach, thanks for the email. Get this. Which crime do you think Clinton will be charged with? It's very topical. Perjury, obstruction of justice, or bestiality? ding. That's a toughie.
That's good.
I got to say, I saw Geraldo on Regis and Kathy Lee this morning.
I saw that this morning. What happened to
Is he getting
Geraldo?
a check from the White House?
What happened to him?
I don't know. He doesn't seem very open-minded anymore.
He's defending the president.
Yeah. To the end, to the hilt. I mean, this is a guy who is supposed to look at everything. Evidence. He's not looking at evidence. He's looking at somebody else who tripped over his schween on the way to success, like he did.
Yep.
Kathy Lee's another one, first of all. She was sitting there defending the president.
She had a schween?
Yeah, well, she tripped. Her hubby tripped over his schween. He's another one. Gif.
Yeah. Well,
same thing. So Kathy Lee is defending him, and Geraldo is defending him. Geraldo Rivera on the air, just making up things. Now, it used to be Clinton supporters were saying he didn't have sex with her. Didn't do it. He said he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Now they come out and start saying, well, what does that matter if he did? Even if he did, it doesn't matter. And now they're even going so far, I heard some people say that if he lied about it, it still isn't perjury. How does that happen under oath? Hey, you know something, in my opinion?
Well,
perjury.
It's the definition of sex they're going to go for.
Oh, please. If he perjured, throw him out. That's what I say.
Ain't going to happen.
You don't think so?
Nope. The economy's too good, and they're going to drag this on until he gets out of office. He only has a little over a year left, right?
I think they should.
You know how these things go.
It's ridiculous.
We're already 6.5 months into this thing, and nothing has been proven yet.
That's a lion's sack.
We all know that.
There's been 20 indictments, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
half the people have left the country.
Half the people
died.
have left the earth, not the country.
And now, how about this also? This is interesting. Now, Monica Lewinsky is testifying. Now they're going to badmouth her and try to discredit her. This was the same girl that when she was supposed to keep her mouth shut, Vernon Jordan, Clinton's buddy, is telling Revlon what a great girl she is and how they should hire her.
For $90,000.
Oh, yeah. A White House intern stepping into a $90,000 job at Revlon because Vernon Jordan's out there going, she's the best. This girl's a saint. She's wonderful. Take her. She is perfect. And now she opens her mouth, starts talking. This whore. This slut. Stalking whore. Hooah. Yeah. Hooah. So who do you believe? I tend to believe somebody who at least sticks to a story.
Nunzio.
Yeah, believe Nunzio.
The new White House chauffeur is going to come.
Well, now they got...
Good for you guys.
Now they got Monica's dress, too.
Yep, Monica's dress is now with the FBI. They're combing it.
Yeah, it doesn't even need a hanger to stand straight up, so...
You know what I don't understand?
My God.
Well,
use whisk. Protein gets out protein.
It wasn't the next day that she went public. It was a long time. What'd she do? Just hang up the dress?
Yeah.
And just leave it?
Well, yeah.
You know?
It's like Jurassic Park. A drop of resin hit it, and we can clone the president in later years.
We've turned this mosquito into a pterodactyl. We could do the same to the president.
No, obviously they have something because
well, they got messages from the president on her answer machine.
Gifts. The gifts that the president gave Monica. He went, could you give those back? I mean, come on, what is that all about? Hello?
Happy Groundhog Day. Here's a Mercedes.
Yeah, 37 times that she visited the White House were on occasions that Hillary wasn't there.
Right, she was out of town.
Oh, well, what a coincidence. How about that?
Nothing.
And maybe Kathy Lee was there. I wouldn't be surprised it wouldn't surprise me in the least if Kathy Lee didn't get a taste of that when she was at the White House.
Oh,
I'll say it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh. Are you saying on this here very radio show that Kathy Lee got some action from the president?
Kathy Lee? Hillary's not.